Yo, everybody, Serial Combo here for you. At another. Yeah, been a tough week. I had a lot of stuff to do, and I had a lot of stuff to do last week, and I had a lot of stuff to do the week before. However, I'm finally, for the most part, some degree, not really, but it is what it is. C'est la vie, that's life. Kind of things. Oh, oh, so tired. Um, Music. Give me a sec. Sorry, I'm gonna be doing some stuff that I was meaning to do earlier. It was not the greatest. However, it is what it is. I am trying my best to survive. That's why, on top of uh, doing this recording, I'm also doing other things that I have due on my phone. No matter how manual the task, I gotta get it done. I don't have to get it done like today. However, if I have the free time, which is right now because I have about 2 to 3 minutes before I have to go into the next section of this video, I might as well, do something about it. I normally do. Because, it is what it is. these kind of things happen. Saying it is what it is. C'est la vie. That's life. Have I ever told you guys that I'm in the middle of a time crunch right now? But it is what it is. Anyhow, I should probably get on with it. Give me a sec. Why was it hard? I don't know. Had a lot of stuff to do. I went to sleep thinking, oh, it'll be 4 hours. Next thing I know, I slept a freaking 7 hours. Woke up at 9. Woke up at like 8:45. Still had so much to do. Thankfully, I did most of it in my malaise yesterday. So, I didn't have that much left to do. However, the things I still had left to do was about like maybe 35 to 40 minutes of work. I did that, and then I started drawing, and I had about like 1 hour and 30 minutes to draw. I allocated 30 minutes to sketching, 1 hour to, you know, processing, fine lining, and coloring, and then submissions. I somehow made it. I don't know how, because today was weekly gal draw. I was able to look into my stockpile, and I picked one of my easier to draw stocks for girls. Great, because I didn't even think I had any. So that's fantastic. Not gonna lie. Yeah. So I somehow made it. It was great. For diagnostics, I really thought I was gonna go overtime today, but however I didn't, so that's great. For diagnostics, okay. Relapse hypothetical, 11:53 turn in. There's 11:50 turn in. 10:56. This was an overtime. This was an overtime. We're foregoing the 13 death system that hit us last streak. We're foregoing all mistakes because we did like basically 6 draws for the last 2 weeks, and then I had to do this 2-hour weekly gal draw today, and I had to get rid of my backlog, and that took me 6 hours. So basically, I just want to fucking live my life, okay? Give me a fucking break. Additional torment. I even went so far as to draw something like this. A girl with a lot of features. Not so many like a Zerlane or something. Or like Nikki. Or assets is in. You know. No, like fucking Blue Archive. Like the more intricate ones. Yes. You know what I mean. Try Persist 1. Like I said last week, doesn't really embody Akasepia, but it is what it is. Right. Off radar, pretty good fairy. I really got Akasepia down the next day though to make up for the previous one. I even got a like on it. I got a like on Akasepia draw. What a joy! So pressure's alleviated. It's okay. That was an awful day for me. Every day of that week, basically awful. I was doing a lot of stuff that I didn't want to do. I was feeling dead. I was building up my stockpile. Everything sucked. Yeah. So yeah. Self consistency is fine. I drew both of the parents of the Trident family. Double press. Spectacle, spectacle. Great. Imprison, confusion. Procrastination's dealt. I had more time to do on this. I had like 3 hours, but even still look that good. Weekly gal draws. I allocate so much time, yet I still don't get anything right. Ha 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 ha. This foreboding's creased. Oh my gosh, foreboding's creased. Such fucking peak, dude. Even the sketch looked good. This is like my best fairy I've ever drawn, even with the goggles, which I don't know how to draw at all. It still looks like one of my best fairies ever. I'm not gonna lie. Everything about it just screams peak to me. The curvature of the head just really looks on point this time. Thoughtful Thursday 29. I'm gonna go into depth about the depth. I'm gonna explain like the buildings in like the next page. Basically, Thoughtful Thursday issue 30. However, basically I only had like 3 hours, 4 hours to do all this, so yeah, it is what it is. Void prerogative. Fine. Fall back hold, it's fine. Weird crunch, it's fine. Over excessive excess. I somehow made it. I really only had like 40 minutes to draw this one. Like, there were so many features on there that I really thought it was impossible, but then I just did it, and I was like, oh wait, I just did it. That's great. Conclusive malaise, same thing with this. There was so many features, I really thought it was over, but then I just did it, and I was like, oh, I did it, okay. I woke up today, and I said, there's no way I could do this. I'm gonna go overtime for sure this time, and then I just did it, and I was like, oh, okay. That happened the last 3 days in a row for all 3 of these characters, and I have no clue how it was even possible. Like, I set down 3 fucking alarms. I put down so much time, effort into. I put down my 2 alarm clocks. I put down my my other one, and then I put down my iPhone for like 25 fucking alarms. I slept through all of them for 7 hours, even though I had 50 alarms on, and 3 of them were going off at the same time at some point. I didn't wake up fucking once. The next thing I know, I'm on the ground. I sleep on the ground to try to make it so that it's easier to wake up. It was not easier. It was actually just straight up. I fucking passed out on the floor like Yamcha. I was it Yamcha? Whoever the guy in Dragon Ball Z is. I hope that guy's okay. So I woke up. I like literally was sitting on the floor. I go like this, and I look at the fucking clock over there, and I'm like, oh. It's 20:45. You motherfuckers. You really did this to me. Then I did tasks that normally take me like 15 to 20 minutes. I did them within 3 minutes. I did like a bunch of the minute miscellaneous stuff like R1/1, R1/R3, and like fucking gathering up crops and gathering up source material and everything else. I did that all within the span of like 30 minutes. I even went to like, I just did so much fucking garbage, man. I don't know what else to tell you. I really tried. So anyhow, it is what it is. I think challenging mean for the time that I had into it, it's okay. I think this is kind of off. I think the posture is off. I think it should be a little bit more centered around here. There should be a little bit, the body should be shifted a little bit more to this side. It's kind of off-putting. However, it is what it is. That's what happens when you're on a crunch. Am I right or am I right? Anyhow, this has been Serial Comfort here for you with yet another weekly benchmark video. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time or something, I'll see you all later. Thanks so much for watching.